For my education issue, I chose to do bullying. Bullying is negative acts on part of one or more people, and it is aggressive, repeated behavior to someone who has less power or less strength than that person does. Bullying has become more prevalent since the early 2000s. We have seen more cases of it in the news, in articles, and overall it has become more drawn to the public's attention. Bullying can affect a student's sense of security, and I found that 160,000 students have reported that they do not like to go to school for fear of being bullied. 1 out of 4 kids are bullied, and 43% are bullied while online. I spoke to a high school teacher that I had while I was in high school, and she had told me that bullying has definitely become more of an issue, and especially cyberbullying. She said people come in and talk about Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, what so-and-so said to this person, who got in a fight with this person, and things like that. So she did tell me that bullying has definitely become more of an issue, and along with bullying has come more violence. Bullying occurs more while at school, where there's low supervision or no supervision at all, versus while the students are on their way home from school or on the way to school. When students decide to bully, it's more of when they can make sure that they're not going to be caught. And in most cases, the person who is being bullied, they're going to be too scared to go tell anybody because they don't want this person to continue bullying them. In the long run, I think that bullying can affect education because these students that are scared to go to school are missing out on their homework, they are missing out on tests, and they're missing out on the lessons to learn the material that they need to know. And I also feel that even the students who do come to school, and if they are scared of being bullied, then they're going to be more concentrated on what's going to happen to them that day or what's going to be said to them that day instead of concentrating on what's going on in school. I feel that bullying is definitely an issue in the school system, and the schools need to decide what's the best thing for teachers and administration to do about the issue when it comes to light to them. For example, teachers cannot punish a child like they used to be able to, and they have to be very careful of overstepping boundaries. If they overstep boundaries, parents get involved, there's lawsuits and other things like that. So to avoid the situation, we need to decide what teachers are allowed to do. I know that they do have anti-bullying campaigns every year, but obviously bullying is still going to be an issue. So I feel for these students to not be so affected by bullying, to bring down their education, then schools should take care of the problem when it becomes a problem, not wait for it to become too much of a situation that they can't take care of. My high school teacher also did say that students who do bullying and do get caught doing it are more likely to be expelled or in school suspension, things like that, so that they are out of the school system and are no longer affecting these students. Overall, I think that bullying will never go completely away, but if we can find different ways to take care of the issue, then this will not affect those students who are scared to come to school or who are worried about bullying while they are in school. In this way, everyone can get a fair education and not have to be scared while they're at school. I also found in the book that we need to make sure that we're protecting our kids from danger, and this is one way to protect them, to make sure we have a plan of action when this type of situation occurs. Instead of just doing something about it when it comes, we need to have something planned out, what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. So overall, I think bullying can definitely be decreased as long as we are monitoring our children and our students and just making sure that the issue is taken care of right from the get-go.